Beautiful Tuesday afternoon, and thanks for joining me, your sports pilots, and glory on another exciting edition of Sport Vibe on DNT, where we'll bring exciting and latest sport happenings across the world of sports. This week won't be an exception, so I would indulge you to please stay tuned because we'll be right back shortly after this break. Welcome back, and starting from the world of Formula 1, Alcaraz has confirmed that Daniel Ricciardo will replace the Djokovic and will be representing them in the Bulgarian Grand Prix that will be taking place July 23rd. Is an interesting one, as the Red Bull sister team has confirmed that the contract between them and the Djokovic has been terminated, and as such, Ricciardo will be representing them in the Bulgarian Grand Prix. And do you think the Red Bull sister team will be regretting their decision to appoint Ricciardo to represent them in the Bulgarian Grand Prix? Remember that Ricciardo is the only driver so far in the last decade to have won a particular match under McLaren, when he did that in the year 2021, winning the Italian Grand Prix, and also in the Italian Grand Prix in the year 2021, a McLaren driver emerged second and made the podium in the person of Lando Norris, and also in the just concluded Grand Prix in the British Grand Prix, where Max Verstappen emerged number one in that particular competition. You will also remember that McLaren driver in the person of Lando Norris emerged second in that particular competition. And as such, during the weekend, the McLaren CEO has said someone will eventually catch up with Max Verstappen, and we hope that it's going to be their driver, the McLaren driver. McLaren CEO hope that the McLaren driver will be the one to eventually catch up with Max Verstappen. Do you think any McLaren driver is equal to the task to catch up with Max Verstappen? Or do you think it's Lewis Hamilton that will be able to catch up with Max Verstappen? Remember, Lewis Hamilton said he knows what Mercedes needs to do if they are going to be winning any Grand Prix. Let's keep our fingers crossed. Max Verstappen is the envy in the world of Formula 1. And quickly, let's travel to the world of tennis, where Carlos Alcaraz has emerged victorious in the Wimbledon after defeating world number 2 Novak Djokovic in the finals of that competition. It was an intense battle between these two. The journey to the finals wasn't easy for Novak Djokovic nor Carlos Alcaraz. Remember, in the semi-finals of that competition, Carlos Alcaraz was made to face world number 3 in the person of Daniel Medvedev, and the semi-finals of the Wimbledon was the first competition and the first semi-finals of Carlos Alcaraz in the Wimbledon. It's an interesting one where Carlos Alcaraz didn't stop at his first semi-finals in Wimbledon, but he was able to move forward to the finals of that competition, where he took the world number 2 Novak Djokovic and was able to defeat the world number 2. Like I said, it was an intense battle between these two, and the match was drawn to the final set of the competition, where Novak Djokovic was defeated by Carlos Alcaraz 6-4 in that particular competition. And that was just how Carlos Alcaraz was able to emerge champion in the Wimbledon competition after defeating Novak Djokovic, the world number 2. It's an interesting one. Carlos Alcaraz has shown to us why he is the number 1 spot in the ATP ranking. And also talking about Novak Djokovic, who has equaled the record of Roger Federer, 46 Grand Slam semi-finals. It's an interesting one for him. Remember, in the semi-finals of the Wimbledon, he was able to take on the world number 8 in the person of Sinner, and he defeated him to proceed to the finals. And also, Novak Djokovic has become the first player ever to make it through to the finals of 35 Grand Slam. Is an interesting one for him, though he was unable to make it his 8th Wimbledon title, but he was able to make the record to become the first man in the world of tennis to make it into the 35 Grand Slam finals. Also is an interesting one for him, if you ask me. The Spanish international didn't make it easy for Novak Djokovic, and he has shown to us that he's the next big thing in the world of tennis. Carlos Alcaraz, well done and congratulations on winning the Wimbledon for the first time in your career.
Djokovic is deposed. There's a new king of centre court, Carlos Alcaraz of Spain.
7-6, 6-1, 3-6.
So quickly, let's go down to the world of football, where Kanu Nwankwo has been appointed as the chairman of Enyimba Football Club. You remember Enyimba Football Club are the champion of the Nigerian Professional Football League, and now Kanu Nwankwo has been appointed as the chairman of the football club. It's an interesting one for the Super Eagle legend Kanu Nwankwo getting to be the chairman of the Enyimba Football Club. And also in the world of football, we can confirm that CR7 is the highest paid athlete in the world right now. The announced striker is the highest paid athlete in the world of football. Ronaldo has always said it's not after records, but records are after him. Remember, he was given the record of the player, the highest cap in international football by Guinness Book of Records. Now he has emerged the highest paid athlete in the world of football. Is an interesting one. Lionel Messi might have been holding the record of the highest paid athletes in the world right now, but Lionel Messi didn't sign for any of the Saudi Arabian team. He decided to give his signature for Inter Miami, where he'll be playing alongside his former teammate in the person of Sergio Busquets. Is an interesting one for these two who played for Barcelona. They'll be playing alongside each other in Inter Miami. And it's an interesting one also. CR7 and Lionel Messi will be playing European football. Who will be stepping into their shoes? Elliot Haaland is there, Mbappe is there, and Vinicius Jr. Quickly, let's go on a very short break. And when we right back, we continue from there. We stop. Welcome back, and we're still talking football and talking about football. We're looking at Hugo Lloris, whose contract with Tottenham is over. Tottenham has said, and they have informed the France International to look for another team that will be representing from the beginning of next season. Hugo Lloris will be traveling with the Tottenham team, and he will be looking for a team he will be representing. Remember, last week we said the contract of David De Gea with Manchester United is over, and another player on the transfer now is the France International Hugo Lloris. An interesting one, talking about Manchester United. We're looking at the Manchester United manager, and the person of Erik ten Hag, who has appeared ruthless since taking charge of Manchester United. In his first season, he was able to lead Manchester United to the Carabao Cup final, where he won the Carabao Cup final. He was able to lead them to the FA Cup final, where he was defeated by Pep Guardiola. He was able to lead Manchester United back into the Champions League, and it's an interesting one for him. But so many dramas have been attached to his stay in Manchester United. Remember, Erik ten Hag and Cristiano Ronaldo didn't go along so well, and Cristiano Ronaldo contract with Manchester United were terminated prematurely, where he eventually signed for Al Nassr. He has allowed Gigi leave on free transfer. But another saga right now is that Erik ten Hag has decided to remove Harry Maguire as the captain of Manchester United. Harry Maguire, who took to his social media handle to say he's no longer the captain of Manchester United. The football club Manchester United has also confirmed that Harry Maguire is no longer their captain. Erik ten Hag is here to announce who is going to be the captain of Manchester United. Who do you think should be the captain of Manchester United? Should it be Bruno Fernandes, Luke Shaw, or Casemiro? There are so many players in that team on who is going to be the next captain of Manchester United. Let's hope between these three, Bruno Fernandes will be eventually emerge the captain of Manchester United. We can wish them the best and see if they are going to be playing a good football, if that is not going to be affecting them in the Premier League this season. And what advice do you have for Harry Maguire? Do you think his time is up with Manchester United? Should he read the handwriting on the wall by Erik ten Hag? Do you think Harry Maguire should leave before the beginning of the new season? And also in the world of football, we can confirm to you that the World Cup qualification for AFCON has been made. The preliminary draw has been made by CAF, and Nigeria is in the Group C alongside South Africa, Benin Republic, Zimbabwe, Rwanda, and Lesotho. Nigeria is in the Group C. In fact, they are at the top of the Group C. And do you think Nigeria this time will be qualifying for the World Cup that will be taking place in the year 2026. Remember, they were unable to participate in the just concluded World Cup in the year 2022 alongside Egypt. Do you think Egypt and Nigeria will be able to make it to the World Cup that will be taking place in the year 2026? Let's keep our fingers crossed and hope they can be able to do that. If you look at the group that Nigeria is presently occupying, they should make it to the World Cup in the year 2026. And also, for the first time, 9 countries will be representing the African continent in the World Cup 2026. Nigeria don't have an excuse but to represent the African continent in the next World Cup. Do you think Ghana or Mali will be qualifying for the next World Cup that will be taking place? An interesting one. The table is set, 9 groups with 6 teams, 54 countries looking to participate in the World Cup 2026, but we all know that only 9 countries will be able to represent the African continent in the 2026 World Cup. This is the length at which we'll be going on this week edition of Sports Vibe on DNT World. For more news and sports stories, follow us across our various social media handles at Sports Vibe on DNT World. Enjoy your week, stay safe, and remain blessed. Thank you.